In the city of Whiterun, we can come across one of the most beloved characters in Skyrim. A family man who works the cold land to provide for his city and Jarl, walking the streets day to day, dabbling in philanthropy and charity, we can find Nazeem. Welcome to Oddities, a show where we take a look at locations in games to find details, moments and minutiae we just think are interesting. So grab yourself a tea or a coffee and sit back as we explore together. Today we're having a bit of a look at Nazeem, an iconic Skyrim character I'm sure you're all familiar with. We can usually find him here in Whiterun, but he owns Chulforo Farm, which sits on the city's outskirts. Here, one of his employees, Wilmeth, tills the soil, growing all kinds of produce while their chickens lazily peck around the dirt. Inside the cottage is a homely sight. A lovely fire roaring in the centre, with the day's meals all hooked up to this spit. Delectable meats awaiting after a hard day's work.
Huh?
Nazeem or Wilmeth must be quite well read, with all these books here. And they have a drum too. Perhaps for festive times after the harvest. I wonder if this is Nazeem's desk, where he manages contracts, manifests and inventory. Wilmeth's bed is here, Nazeem electing to sleep within the city. He has a keg right next to his bed, a good cup of mead never too far away. It's quite a small farm. How Nazeem came into his riches is a wonder. I suppose he might have other dealings going on. Speaking to Nazeem, we can learn a bit about him.
Need something? Yes, I haven't got all day. Yes.
Interesting stuff. Nazeem is an enigmatic character. What kind of secrets does he hold that lay just below the surface? I'm reminded of the Greek tale of Narcissus, the man who fell in love with his own reflection. We can see a lot of similarities between Nazeem and the mythical figure. For instance, both their names start with N. If Todd Howard intended us to make this connection, that's anyone's guess. But the philosophical questions brought about by this character can't be ignored. More connections can be drawn between the texts of Ovid's Metamorphosis and works like Oscar Wilde's Picture of Dorian Gray. Howard's Nazeem in Elder Scrolls V Skyrim has an infatuation with the self, a driving theme in each story. Did Nazeem give something of himself to attain his riches? Is the elite's ignorance of him a twist in a devil's deal he struck? Could he be tied to the Daedric princes in some way? Or could he be some aspect of a divine being himself, walking the land in kinship between the mortal and immortal? Perhaps the most important question we should be asking is who would win in a fight? 50 Nazeems or 50 bears? Thanks for watching. As always, if there's any particular details, moments or games you'd like us to take a look at, let us know in the comments. Stay tuned for more Nazeem and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers!